We have Socks, Bite Dumb. What else we got? Ziggy, Geps, Peach, of course. Piranha for Molotov as well. So Socks, Bite Dumb, Piranha will be driving for Molotov. And Ziggy, Geps, and Knitsche will be driving for Split Purple. Alright, now I gotta open my box of pens. Here we go. While I write down good luck, have fun, here we go. I just wrote that for myself in the chat because then I can write it down before I lose it. Tech Ice Loose FS Mixed. Alright, we're off. We are off. Let's see. We have a top 3 at the moment of 2 of Split, but I see that Piranha makes a mistake and will fall down. Right now, it's a blue leaderboard in the top 3. Let's see if they can hold on to it. Bite Dumb fighting his way back. It's now in 2nd place, and it is Knitsche with a nice 1st place at the moment. Here we can see the whole field, or most of the field, except Piranha. Socks is fighting himself into 3rd place, but Geps has a nice line. Socks has more speed, though. We'll take that 3rd place back. Can he hold it until the end? Geps seems to have a better line. Or maybe it's just a visual thing. Let's see, the finish is coming up. Knitsche will take 1st. And Geps actually taken 3rd place, but it's not by much. The time is a 57.223. Which is about 0.5 from local records. Although I think this might be just warm-up. So I'm not sure that that is an accurate representation of the world record. But we will see what the next rounds are going to be like. We have round 2. The score is 1-0. Point limit 5. So the first who gets to 5 points will win this map. Here we go. Piranha in a good position now. Has a better start than he did last time. Last time he made a mistake really early, but now he is finding himself in 1st position, fighting off Ziggy and Knitsche, who are trying to... Knitsche makes a mistake. He's falling out. He won't be making any dent in it this time, but Bite Dumb has also put himself in that top group there, and he's in 3rd position. Geps really wide, close to the outside, but does not touch and stays in there. But it is... Oh, does he have more speed? He actually snipes 3rd place. Piranha, however, will take 1st, Ziggy 2nd, Geps 3rd, Bite Dumb and Socks in 4 and 5, and that is, I think, a victory for Red Team. Indeed it is. Didn't quite see the time fast enough. But that was a decent round for Molotov, evening up the board and putting themselves on the board as well. Round 3, Knitsche with a bit of an awkward line that will cost him a little bit of time. Piranha, Socks, and Bite Dumb are finding themselves in top 1, 2, and 3. Knitsche drives off the track. He'll be out of it. It is Ziggy and Geps. It's up to them now to diminish the damage. But will they be able to? Ziggy fights himself into 2nd place. But it will take a very strong ending from Geps and Ziggy both to get a lot of points here, because they do need to get 1st place. Knitsche is pretty much guaranteed to be in 1st, and will that work? It will not. Piranha takes 1st, gets 6 points. Ziggy in 2nd place. It's a 56.59. 590 by Piranha. Yeah, that's 0.7 faster than the one we saw from Kniche. So indeed, it was not an accurate representation of very fast times. I expect to see even faster times though. Score is 2 for Molotov, 1 for Split Purple, and we are in round 4. Kniche and Ziggy finding themselves in that first group. Socks had a bit of an awkward line, had to release, and that will cost him some time. Someone just completely dropped out. Who was that? Was that Bite Dumb? Oh, Socks also making a mistake. So that is only Piranha in that top group. He is in first place. Can he hold on to it? Very important. 6 points. I don't even know if it will matter if the opposing team gets 2, 3, and 4. And he touches, and that will be an ace probably for Split. And indeed it is. A 56.8 for Ziggy. About 0.3 slower than Piranha's previous round. So we know that Piranha can be fast, but unfortunately he could not get it done this time. The map name, by the way, is Thule, made by Cola. And this is one of the tech maps. There's different styles in this competition: tech, ice, loose, full speed, and mixed. This one will be tech. Piranha once again finding himself in that front spot together with Ziggy and Socks. Kniche and Geps following behind, and it is Bite Dumb who has fallen back a little bit. Let's see. Can I find him? There it is. Yeah, he has fallen back 7 seconds. That is a lot to catch up. It's probably not going to happen. It is Geps who seems to have an awkward line, and Piranha will take first place. But once again, 2, 3, and 4 for Team Split. Will that be enough? I don't think it is. 9 points versus... No, that is not enough. 9 versus 12. This round will go to Split, putting themselves in the lead with 3-2. Round 6 is starting now. Bite Dumb made a mistake, is falling back, must have touched a wall. Even though it was still a light touch, you get that acceleration penalty, and that will cost you a lot of time. Piranha, once again, in those first regions. But it's Ziggy who is hunting that spot and is actually taking over first place because he has a little bit more speed. We have Socks. Kniche makes a mistake. Oh, Socks makes a mistake too. It is up to Piranha. I keep saying Panda for some reason. That's not correct. And Geps following close behind. Piranha will get first place. Geps in second. Ziggy in third. And it is Bite Dumb in fourth. Socks will take 6. That is 11 versus 10. It's another round for blue. And that is very close to the 5-point limit that you need to win the map. So Molotov needs to win 3 rounds in a row now in order to take this map for themselves. Let's see how they do. Piranha and Kniche once again fighting it out. But it's Piranha who seems to slow down a little bit, and Kniche and Geps will take over first and second. Piranha's still there. Oh, who was that? That was... I'm not sure who it was. It was a red person who clipped. I think it was Socks. Socks clipped. Ziggy also clips. Piranha also slows down. All of them slow down here. Geps takes over first. Piranha is in second place, trying to secure at least that one. But it's Ziggy and Kniche right now in third and fourth. So this round will go once again 2 Split. If this is how they finish, and that is exactly what happens, that will be 5-3. Sorry, 5-2, and this first map will go to Split. GG. Next map we go to is Bumblebee by Supingo. And that will be ice, if I'm not mistaken, according to the list that I got earlier. Yes, it is ice indeed. Bumblebee by Supingo. Local record as of now in warm-up rounds is going to be 44.1. I'm not sure how fast that is yet. We will have to see what the first rounds will give us. We have warming up for Team Molotov is Whoop, Piranha. I don't know who else will be playing. Let's see if we can find some others. Siniak is also warming up. And for Team Split, no one else is warming up. Iridium, hello, welcome. I will assume we are still warming up. People are sorting out who is driving. Unless it's not a warm-up. Can someone confirm that we are indeed warming up? 43.9 is being driven by Snake. One more warm-up. Yeah, that's it. We're still warming up. We're restarting a map again. Look, have fun. Here we go. We have Opal as well driving. And Vic as well. For Split, we have a little bit of a bobsleigh there. Marina is also driving. So who tapped out is the question. Marina is driving. I see Whoop, Siniak, and Marina. So does that mean that Piranha is not driving? Yes, it does. There seems to be some confusion in chat whether there's going to be if this is live or not, including with me. I guess it's live now. Let's just assume that this is live. Opal is making a mistake. Will crash out. It is Snake in first place, Siniak and Whoop, closely followed by Marina right behind him. Whoop, taking a lot of the snow. That's going to cost a lot of speed. It was live preview as well? Oh, okay, okay. I mean, blue has one around, so yeah, I guess so. Tomfoolery. I see, I see. Someone slides out. I'm not sure who it was. I think it was Whoop. It is Marina in third place. Siniak takes second, Whoop in fourth, and that means I think it's a victory for Molotov. Are you in white? Ah, oh, you're asking Vitor. Okay. They tie it up. So we were, in fact, live. It was all a little bit confusing. Please excuse me. Here we go. Opal takes first. Marina with a little bit of a slower line, but it was someone there. I think it was... No, it just looked like a weird line. They actually snap right back. Siniak, that is. Opal, also with some teleportation strategerinos, and it is Opal, and basically the entire split lineup is in first, second, and third, which is not too good for Molotov right now. Here we go, it's the last turn. Opal will take first place. Snake in second. Whoop will take third, though. The record is a 43.9, which is, Snake has driven 0.2 faster in this match already. The score is 2-1. Snake, once again, has a good start, but Whoop is right behind. Let me take a look at Whoop here. Opal is also up there in top 2, but Whoop might have a better line here. And in fact does take over. Snake takes a lot of the snow, will slow down, and gets overtaken by 3 people, including Whoop, who now takes first place. Whoop with a good lineup. Opal, though, coming right in there. It's all about where the line is. Whoop can take... That was so close. It's a 1/100th of a second difference, but Opal does take first with a 44.1. Siniak will take third, and then the points will be... No, it's again a victory. Blue wins the round, 11-10. Many, many bonks indeed. Whoop with a different approach to that first turn as everybody else. It's Marina who bonks out. And that will cost a lot of time. Siniak as well, bonking out. It's up to Whoop to minimize the damage, but it's almost impossible now to actually win this round because of the point system. Snake this time does not touch the snow and will keep first place, closely followed by his own teammates Vic and Opal. Go into this last turn. Whoop actually taken a third place, but it is not enough to prevent Team Split from taking that win. Good day, Mello. Welcome back. It's map point for Split Purple. If they manage to get this round, they will win this map as well. And Split has also won the first map, the tech map. Whoop will crash out. That's not going to cost... Also, I see Siniak doing some ballerina twirlies. It is once again blue in 1, 2, and 3, or should I say purple. Snake with a solid lead. Actually, the entire Split lineup has a 2-second lead of anything Molotov, so this will be a confident and dominant victory here. There they are, all getting in there. 5-1. That is the ice map going to Split as well. GG. we go to the next map, which is looks to be the same map. That was the warm-up. We go again. I'm kidding, please no. Lol. Okay, we're going to a different map. Marina with a little bit of a trolling. I think she'd like to get away from that map. Alright, we should go to loose surfaces now. Loose surfaces. That looks loose surfaces to me indeed. The map is called Hello World by Visp Schlumpy. I don't seem to see anybody. Here we go. Okay, just checking. There we go. I see a Boink TM warming up. I'm just writing it all down quick. Boink TM. I see Limpan warming up for Split. I see Socks warming up for Molotov. We have Vic. And we have Boink. We already had that. Yeah, so that's 2 players per that I know of now. Let's see who the other 3 are. Marina says 2 warm-ups and live. While I have a drink of my cappuccino, my cold cappuccino, because it's been standing here for this long. Loose surfaces. Yes, it is. Hi, Snake. GG. Pre-roll ads. Let me run an ad now, actually. So it doesn't happen quite that soon. There we go. Just making sure it doesn't happen during the match. Because it was queued up to be like in a couple minutes. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Snake. I'm sorry. I had to roll an ad now, or I was gonna do it right in the middle of the match, so that timing was a little bit awkward. I'm sorry. Maybe you can tell me, Snake, who else is driving for Split? I have Limpon and Vic warming up, but I don't know who the 3rd player is. Let's see who I can find. Fishu for Molotov. And we have Brinken. Okay, cool. From Sweden. Here we go. Loose surfaces. A lot of grass, a lot of dirt. We have Socks in 2nd place, but Brinken is the one who is taking 1st. Limpan is right behind Socks, though. Taking the outside dirt turn. We'll get a lot of speed out of that one. And it is, in fact, Socks who is still in... Actually, it was... Yeah, Socks still in 2nd place, but Limpan will take 1st. Here we go. The round will go to Split once again. So Molotov does need to start winning some rounds now, because if I understood it correctly, it's a best of 5 maps. Which means that if they take this map, split that is, this match will be over. Here we go. Limpon and Brinken in first and second place. Fishu and Sox are in third and fourth, but Fishu manages to drive up a little bit. Is again overtaken by Brinken though, but it is Limpon who makes the mistake and falls back completely. It also is Fishu who makes a mistake right before the finish. Brinken manages to get first place because of it. Sox and Boink will take second and third. And that looks to be a quick math. It's a win for Molotov. With a 49.178. Actually, a 49.3. Excuse me. We have a top three right now. 3 split players with Sox is fighting his way into there. Fishu also fighting for that first place. It's all about the lines here. Who slides the most? Who oversteers? Who can do the no slide best? Sox loses speed there. Gets overtaken by Vic. Brinken is still in first place. Closely followed by Fishu. Sox touches the checkpoint, doesn't lose speed, but then immediately touches the wall and does lose speed. Here we have Brinken with the first place. Vic, his teammate, right in second, and that actually guarantees it is a win for Team Swift. Sorry, not Shift or Swift. It's a split. Also, Streak and Bob, welcome to the channel. Hope you're having a good time. The score is 2-1, and Molotov needs to win this map if they want to stay in it. Brinken, again, in first place, is driving a really good map here. I see Vic taking over first, but he does lose a little bit of speed there. Fishu comes out of it nicely and takes over first place together with Brinken. So it's going to be a fight to the finish between those two. They both take the outside dirt line quite well. Keep a lot of speed. Now it's up to the last bits of the map. Who can take this first place? It is Fishu who snipes it just in the nick of time. The difference is 0.03 of a second. 49.2 is his time, which is the second best run of this match as of now. Brinken, or sorry, Limpon with a 49.1 a couple rounds earlier. It is 3-1. Limpon and Vic taking the first place and second place, but Sox and Fish are very close behind and they're hunting. Brinken has joined them in the top. Sox has a little bit of a awkward landing, will lose a little bit of speed over there, and a little bit of a gap will appear. But let's see up in the front here what's happening, because here's where the action's going to happen. This is the last turn. It is a Molotov member who actually bonks, so that will mean a very clean victory for Team Split with an ace. Easier, just count if one team is more or less than 12. Oh, that's a good one. The score is 4-1, so they're only 1 point away from taking this map, which would be bad news for Molotov. Brinken, again, has a good start, is in first place, but it's Sox who is keeping up. And also, Fish is right there with him. Limpon following. Oh, that is Fish, who actually has a weird line and loses a lot of speed. It might have been too overstood on the landing. Also, Brinken will lose a lot of speed there. Falls out of the top 3 and is actually in 5th place now. It's Limpin and Vic who are now in 1 and 2. And they will secure that, which puts them in 11 points already. It only takes a finish for Brinken, which is what he does. 5-1. That is the map. And Split will take 3 maps in a row. Three maps in a row. That is a dominant victory for Split. Let's see. I think that was the match. Or are we going to drive all of them? What is the deal? We're going to drive all of them? Victor joins. What is exactly... Is it a best of 5 map-wise? Like this casting thing was a little bit last minute, so I'm not sure all the rules and all the stuff. Is it a best of 5 maps, or are we just going to drive all the maps nonetheless? We're going full speed. The map is Sterblichkeit, if I say that correctly. By Exile. Who do we have warming up? We have Josh. We have Twitch Tax. I'm not sure how to pronounce that. Twitch Tax. I am not actually sure. Can someone tell me how to pronounce that name? Tux. Okay, thank you. Don't want to mispronounce the name all the time. One more warm-up. We have Limpon once again. And who do we have? We have Marina. And who else is driving? Victor is driving, who was just now in my chat. GG, or good luck to you as well. And we have Snake from Split. So that is too many people from Split, so I still don't know who is going to be driving. We'll find it out. Actually, no. Actually, yes. We'll see. I think this was the last warm-up. Good luck, have fun. There we go. Can I make an Ubu voice? No, I cannot. I cannot. Here we go. We have Snake, Limpon, and Tux, Josh, Vitor, Marina. Here we go. Very fast map, of course. Easy to lose a lot of speed if you have a slightly wrong line, if you miss a speed slide somewhere, which is, I think, what happened to Marina. Josh, however, in a first place. Tux in second place. Snake is following closely behind in a third. But once you have the speed, that snowballs into a lot more speed. Let's see. This is... Here we go. Josh with the first place. Tux with a second. And that pretty much secures the victory for Molotov. Nice. We go again. Second round. Fast map. Made by Exile, of course. Victor a little bit oversliding, and that might have cost him a bunch of speed. Yeah, it looks like Tux and Josh are running away with it a little bit. Can I find... Here we have a good look at the top two. Tux and Josh look to be very fast on this map. Snake and Limpon are having a tough time keeping up. It's Josh who will take first again with a 47.2, which is the fastest time thus far. .266. Molotov seems to have taken the lead in this round. I think full speed was their map. Too bad it only came now. But we're still going to see how this ends. Marina with a good start, but is now overtaken. Once again, Josh, who just has so much speed. He's driving very fast, but he has respawned though. So it is now up to Tux to keep first place. Snake in second, and Limpon and Vitor right behind. Tux needs to at least get this first place here, and then hopefully one of the Molotov members can take over another spot, but that will not happen. It is Split who takes back a point here, and they will put it 1-2. Next round, Josh with an unfortunate respawn. There he is. Couldn't find him. Let's take a look at his line here. Speed slides everywhere, wherever you can. Nice. Beautiful speed slides. Going 830 there. See, behind. Tux is in second place. Limpon and Snake following closely behind. They just can't keep up with the speed here, though. Very dominant map for Josh. He will once again secure first place with a 47.227 this time, which is 0.04 faster than his previous time. And because Tux had second place, that is another victory for Team Molotov. The score is 3-1 for Molotov. 2 more victories here and they win the full speed map. And then the mixed map will be what comes after. Snake in a good second place now. Josh again in first. Limpon and Tux are very close behind though. But it's still 0.3, and 0.3 on a full speed map will just snowball into more and more because of the speed you gained. And there it shows it's now 0.7 and 0.6. Josh is just on a run. 47 flat. That is a nice time. Snake and Limpon will take second and third though. And let's see. They will take the victory because of it. Round 6. Tux now in first place. Josh was in fourth place, but because he has more speed, he will climb up the ranking. Look at this. I expect him to pop into screen very soon. Unless he made a mistake somewhere. No, he is right behind. There he is. He's not coming closer though. Or is he? He is right now. This is the overtake. Josh is zooming past. Look at that. It's beautiful. Just the speed he gathered up. Like his start was a little slower, but because of his speed slides, he just takes that It is a first and second place again for Molotov, and with the 1 point for Marina in sixth, that is another victory, and Molotov will put it on map point here. Let's take a look again at Josh's line. So he might not be in first, but because of the lines he takes, the speed slides, he just culminates so much speed. Look at that. Look at that. He's just driving past him. What? He's just driving past him with all the speed that he's got. Tux is in third place. Limpon in second. Cannot keep up. The speed difference was insane. Limpon will take second. Tux will take third. And it is Marina in sixth. So this will be a victory for... let's see. This is a draw. Is this a draw? No. Red wins the match. No, they got it. Yeah. They got it indeed. So Molotov will win the full speed map with a very strong performance by Josh. We go to the mixed map, which is, let's see, withheld by Doogie. Your game lagged every round at least once. Oh, that is unfortunate. Well, hey, you got the points your team needed, though, so there you go. Withheld by Doogie. I see Vanity, Piranha, and Boink. For Team Molotov. And I see Limpon, who I think has driven 3 matches today. Or 3 maps, I'm not sure. Who is driving for Team Split? I'm not sure. There's nobody warming up, so I cannot tell you yet. You don't understand full speed? It was... Josh just had so much speed. It was incredible to see, actually. GG, though. You got second and third a lot. But Josh was just on another level right there. That was amazing. Who is driving for Split? Do we know? One more warm-up. Here we go. Snake, do you know who's driving for Split? Oh, we've got some people here. We've got Copro. Let's see who else we got. We got Brinken. And we've got Limpon. Limpon driving a lot of maps today. And we got Piranha, Vanity, and Boink for Molotov. This is still the warm-up, so all the bonking you see is just to get it out of the way. Doesn't mean a thing. We will go live after this round. You're back. Welcome back, GG. That was a strong performance by Josh there. So it was yeah, hard for you guys. Hey, Molotov got 1 map back. You guys already have 3, right? GG though. Okay, I think we go after this. Better than you were expecting? There you go. Withheld by Doogie is the next map. Here we go. We have Brinken, Copro, and Limpon, and Vanity, Boink, and Piranha against each other. Piranha takes the first, or the checkpoint first, but he is quickly overtaken by a bunch of people, including some of his own teammates. Limpon and Brinken are now... Actually, Piranha takes first place back, but there's an outside dirt line that Vanity got, and he will take over first place. Let's see behind here what we can see Boink in fourth. And if the situation finishes like it is now, Boink with a clip though. I was about to say they will get the victory, but Boink does need to stay on the track, and he does not. It is Limpan who takes advantage of that situation and will take fourth, but it is Piranha in first, Vanity in third. What's the point? If Boink finishes, that will give them the victory. And that's what happens. First round goes to Molotov. Piranha with a good start. Up in first place with Brinken. GoPro seems to slow down a little bit. Must have touched something or had an awkward line somewhere. He is now in sixth place. Someone bonked out there. Who was that? Was that Brinken? I think Brinken is out of it. Also, Vanity crashes into the wall on the outside dirt line and will fall back very far. It is up to Piranha and Limpan to fight for their own respective teams. Boink is in third, so this is a good situation for Molotov, or at least better for them than it is for Split. But it is Kopro and Brinken, though, in 4 and 5. See if Piranha manages to hold on to that first place. Limpan actually crashes, has to respawn, but it's all his teammates who are just right behind him, so they take over, and 6 points, or 9 points if we get a finish of the last place of Vanity, is not going to be enough. So this one will go to Split, and they tie up the score. Hello, Gilo. Welcome back. We go into round 3 on this map, withheld by Doogie. And Piranha is in first place for the moment. The style is, of course, mixed. Limpan and Brinken in close pursuit are going to try to drive towards Piranha here. Limpan overtakes his own teammate and actually does come a little bit closer to Piranha. Can Piranha hold on to this first place? Very important 6 points here. Limpan touches and will slow down so much. Boink might be able to take advantage of this. He will have more speed. Can he actually overtake? It's still quite far. I'm not sure that will happen. It is going to be Vanity in, Piranha and Vanity in first and second place, which is a great result. With Boink's 5th place, that will give them another point, putting them 2-1. Round 4 on withheld. I see, who was it? Kopro, I think, clipping on the landing, falling back down into the field, is now in 6th place, and will have a lot of time to make up for. We're looking at Brinken and Limpan in 1st place and 2nd place right now. Piranha taking a different line here, coming out with a lot of speed. Everybody taking the inside of that, but he went outside on the right. Interesting strategy. Boink with a little bit of an oversteer on the landing. So let's take a look if we can get a better view of this first group here. Brinken and Limpan, it's 2 against 2. Piranha with a bad landing will fall back into the rear field there. It's now up to Vanity to get as many points as he can, and it is Limpan who clips out. Vanity will take 2nd, Boink will take 3rd, Piranha in 5th. Will that be enough? Let's see. No, if Kopro finishes, did he finish? He didn't finish. That's a win. That's a win because he didn't finish, otherwise it would have been a draw. Wow. Okay. 3-1 for Molotov. He was trying to turtle backwards into the finish to get that 1 point. Couldn't quite manage it. Kopro with an awkward turn here will fall back a little bit. It is Brinken in 1st place. Limpan right there with him, but Piranha, Vanity and Boink are fighting to take the points here. Boink with not going to the outside line, and that will result in less speed. Copro manages to take over 5th place. Boink falling back to 6th. Brinken having a good run here. Let's see if he can hold on to it. He touches the wall. Piranha takes over the lead. And it is now Limpan, I think, who also took over. Yeah, Brinken all the way falling back to 4th place. Piranha and Vanity manages to take 1st and 3rd. Boink takes 5th. That's another win. That puts them 4-1. GoPro does manage to finish this time, but Molotov takes the round again. Potentially the last round on Withheld. Let's see what we got here. Piranha and Vanity, or Nico, very close together. GoPro and Brinken, 3rd and 4th, hunting, especially Brinken hunting for that 1st and 2nd place, but Brinken got a little bit of airtime and will not actually get closer, but he will fall back a little bit, but it's not a very big gap. Anything could still happen there. It's still Molotov in 1st and 2nd. Nice outside dirt lines. And they hold on to this. GoPro with a release. He does make it though, but it is 1 and 2 for Molotov. Boink in 5th again. That's a win. For Withheld, the mixed map will go to Molotov. And that puts maps in total 3 for Split and 2 for Molotov. There you go. GG's. Let me see. Marina, can you check your DMs for a second? Alright. Okay, so overall Split got 3 maps. Molotov got 2, so that would mean it is a victory for Split. The Tech Ice and Loose Surfaces map went to Split. The Full Speed map went to Molotov with a very dominant performance by Josh, and the mix map will go to Molotov as well. And that is the match here. The next match, let's take a look at the sheet. Let me find it. GG's to both teams. Very good driving. I'm gonna put this on screen right here. Let's go. Here we are. This was the match we just played. Split Purple versus Molotov Gaming. At 8, which is in 1 hour, we will play this one. Evo versus Molotov. So that's in 1 hour.